Alright. Alright, we're here. We're streaming.
Hello, people. It's Japan Number 79 and Shinigami, and we're gonna finish the prologue for you guys.
Because I played it on my own. Because I was playing it on my own end, and I'm like, how long is the prologue? So I played on my own end, and believe it or not, we were literally near the end.
And then once we're done with this, in about an hour, I'm gonna stream Dante's Inferno for you guys.
Yeah, alright. I run through the night. Fortunately, I know where his house is. No, I didn't look it up, but it just happens that an acquaintance of mine goes there a lot. Though I've never been there myself.
まったく余計な苦労を背負おうとしているぞ君は
Archer has no interest in cooperating. He was against saving the guy when he was dying, and he's against me going to help him right now.
I mean, you can't have witnesses to the Holy Grail War.
Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. It's midnight. Under the cloudy night sky, we reached the Japanese-styled house. There's no sign of anyone in this house in the edge of the residential district. There are many houses around it, and there's no one to come and help if something happens here. My breath is white. Wind starts to pick up. It's been quite strong as the clouds start to drift fast. Supposedly warm wind of Fuyuki sends chills down my spine, making me tremble. If Fuyuki City is considered warm, it's still cold on the hill. Air around here is frozen. Strain my ears in cold atmosphere. The frozen feeling, I feel a small sense of an enemy.
いるさっきのサーバント
By my lip. His presence is perceivable on the other side of the wall. Lancer is in the house already and about to kill the same guy again, who has just come home without a clue as to what happened.
飛び越えて倒すしかないその後のことはその時に考える
Just as I'm about to command Archer to go in.
Meanwhile, in the Windy City.
There's a tornado currently passing over. It currently has 3 babies inside of it.
Jesus.
Just a bright white light like a fallen sun comes from within the house. The presence is eclipsed by another presence. A wave of power from the servant Lancer is consumed by an even larger wave. The instantaneous explosion of either gives the spiritual being a body, summoned to overpower Lancer.
嘘
You can only mutter, but it's true. To prove it, Lancer jumps over the wall and leaps away as if fleeing from the place.
ねえあーちゃんこれももしもの話
さあなだがこれで7人
In other words, here's your light back guy, and he's dead again.
Archer answers calmly. Yeah, pretty much. If it is, then oh well. At the end of the story, I guess. I've lost my normal judgment. So I didn't even consider the obvious event that would follow. The wind blows strongly. Clouds cover the sky like an umbrella. The unlit suburbs are enclosed by darkness. And the servant jumps over the wall, coming down like a demonic bird. I like how do you describe that? Is like, oh, like a bird from hell just suddenly lands in front of you, 2 heads and all, looks absolutely deformed.
Birds from hell.
Archer has reacted.
Demonic
already.
bird from hell.
I mean, yeah, get him on my window, I'll see all the time. I got like fuck him off every now and then. Archer's reacted already, but I couldn't react. That was my mistake. The battle ended with that small opening, not lasting even a second. It might have been only a second for me, but for that servant, it was an opening that couldn't be ignored. Sword rushes.
えあーちゃん
Archer pushes me aside and the servant slashes him. Happens in an instant. Archer, who handled Lance's fear of attacks beautifully, has been taken down with one blow.
あーちゃん消えて
But I make it this time. Make it in time this time. Just as the enemy servant is about to cut off Archer's head with her blade, I forcibly remove him. Pain in my right hand. Must have been an excessive command, so a command spell is Wow! First one was petty. Second one actually had a reason for it, but
Oh, she did give a command.
yeah. So now she only has 1 left, which yeah.
That's
There's only 1 remaining, but this is for the best. Rather than having Archer die, I would prefer to lose 1 or 2 command spells. Giving no consideration to Archer's disappearance, the servant attacks me.
なめるな
I take I think this is one of the updated CGs because the artwork looks more modern.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, like look at it. See, it looks the way like everything is done looks way
Oh,
cleaner.
I see it.
Like especially on her face. So I'm guessing this is the Vita content. Take from my
Plus,
top.
wearing a different type of uniform, so.
Yeah. I take from my pocket a topaz with the wind spell stored in it. Then I launch all the magical energy it contains at her without processing it. Already, we have one viewer. Hello, guy. This thing, which can blow away a house without a trace, is a bundle of wind spells I've stocked up over time. Are you telling me you just... Is it like a... You ever watch Inferno Plus?
No.
Basically, he has this thing called Dark Souls in one hit, where he beats all the bosses with a single hit, and sometimes that will require him to stack spells.
Right.
Like, I think it depends on the game, but I think we did it for, especially for Dragon's Dogma, where what he did was he
That's
just...
in one hit. That sounds like a pain in the ass.
Yeah, he has to make the most broken builds possible just to do it. This thing, which can blow away a house without a trace, is a bundle of wind spells I've stocked up over time. It's one of the 10 jewels I've been putting my magical energy into for 17 years without rest. Jesus! So
Yeah,
you've been
wow.
So you've been doing this since you were born. Wow. Hold on. There we go. Blow my nose real quick. Using all the magical energy stored in it, even if I can't defeat her, should at least slow her down. No, not even that. Did nothing. Swirl of wind that instantly tears apart anything caught within it, like a magic trick. The instant touches the servant. It feels like we're looking into the mind of a JoJo character, with how much they're describing stuff.
Yeah, it does.
Because you know how in JoJo, where like there's constantly explaining their attacks in their head?
Yeah.
It feels like that. Just strong magic resistance. Mere magical energy from a magus cannot hurt this servant. So this is it. She can't even be hurt by magic, and I've lost the protection of Archer. So I can't stop this servant. Barely managed to avoid one blow, but that's all. Look up at the night sky. In it is the figure of cold-hearted death who is looking down at me as I lay miserably on the ground. Wow. That's Edge. Kind of. And
All
there...
this for a cup.
all this over a cup. Yes, exactly. What? Wind blows. In between the dark clouds and the spiral sky, the moon shines. Falling moonlight on the beautiful face. This is the servant that drove off Lancer. Defeated my archer on one strike. And I annulled my magic with no trouble.
今の魔術は見事だった。
The girl's voice is like a bell. And lo and behold, this is the person she's been trying to summon. Yes, his voice is like a nightmare right now.
King Arthur herself.
Yep. More like Queen Arthur. Which is shocking, right?
Yeah.
It's only natural. The more beautiful my enemy is, the more of a nightmare it is. I cannot believe the difference in our strength.
だが最後だ。アーチャーのマスターよ。
One of the swords shines brightly. On the verge of death, I understand. With just one look, without proof. This is the card I wanted. The one said to be strongest of all servants, the hero of the sword. Look up at the moon, accepting my death. There's no time for me to flee or plead for my life. I will die here, and Tosakaran's holy rail war will end on the third day. It's only disgrace and regret, and I will probably vanish, bearing a grudge against my enemy. But still, I don't feel anything. Something must be wrong with me. Even though I'm going to get killed in an instant, I adore her again. Yeah, yes, you're absorbing the person you've been meaning to summon for like 9 minutes. 9 minutes now.
My senpai's gonna kill me.
Even though that's right. If you ask for regrets, that is. But I guess it can't be helped because she's the most powerful servant. Because her figure is just so heartless, so infinitely valiant, and so beautiful. Oh wait. remember correctly. Yep. There we go.
What?
Remember how I said this game had an opening?
Yeah.
I put the be right back screen on as a reflex. I didn't want to end up copyrighting ourselves. So yeah, this is we're gonna be streaming again today. It's just that we wanted to finish off the last bit of the prologue before anything, because Japan here is gonna stream on his end a game that he's been wanting to stream here for a while. Wait, yeah, he's been wanting to stream.
Dante's Inferno.
Yeah,
next
so
October.
in like an hour.
Sending you all to hell.
Yeah, in like an hour, we're gonna see you guys again on his end this time. So see you later today, I guess, guys.